It's opening day for the Boone County Fair, the annual event kicking off with a bang. Plus, a major step is taken regarding the future of a Rockford fire station, when those with the department expect the location to officially relocate. And police issue a warning to some Loves Park drivers. Find out if your car is at risk of being stolen and what you can do to prevent it.
Live from WTVO 17, this is Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening, I'm Blake Dietz. Thanks for joining us. Today kicked off the biggest county fair in Illinois. The Boone County Fair was officially opened at noon with a flag raising, the national anthem, and that 21-gun salute you just heard, courtesy of the VFW Color Guard. VFW 1461 president says the ceremony is an important way to remind the community about what brings us all together.
It just centers us all, I think, once again in community and in our country, our patriotism, bringing it to light, just reminding us why we're all together and where we all kind of start from. What we go forward with, of course, is a beautiful event, a beautiful day, beautiful weather, but we know where we come from, and that's heralded by, again, the flag and this opening ceremony.
The Boone County Fair is a tradition for many families here in the state line. It draws thousands of people every year. There's music, demolition derbies, and of course that great food. Mimi Murphy is live at the Boone County Fairgrounds for opening day. Hey Mimi, hey Candace, how you doing?
Hey, we're doing great out here. It is such a beautiful day, and you can see the weather is so nice that there's so many people coming out because it's perfect.
And I think even if it was a little more humid or hot, there would still probably be a good draw. And there's just something about fairs that just really bring the people out, especially during the afternoon, and then you've got the evening, but you got a week-long fun here out at the fair.
Absolutely, because Boone County Fair is the biggest county fair in the entire state of Illinois, which is kind of remarkable because Boone County's not that big of a county, so that's kind of cool.
When you think about it, and you think about every county that more than likely has a county fair here in northern Illinois, we've got, the biggest county fairs. So
right here, lots of great food. The firefighters, Boone County firefighters brought us some of their firefighter donuts a little bit ago during the 4, which was much appreciated.
It was.
Sweet corn's always a favorite too.
It really
lots
is.
of fun. And you know what? It's great to come out here because there are a lot of free things to do once you get in the gates. Admission is $10 a day, or you can get a season ticket. That's at the gate for $40 for all 6 days. So that's a bargain there.
It really is.
Kids 10 and under are free every day. Seniors 65 and over are free on Thursday, senior day. Active duty military with an ID get in free every day. The parking is free. The Midway opens at noon each day with ride specials tomorrow and Thursday, so I'm sure the kids will be loving that.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're looking for food like we were talking about, there are so many options of food, including breakfast and dinner at the Grange Food Complex. Breakfast is served each day starting at 6 for those that get up bright and early. Dinner start at 11 a.m. Thursday is barbecued pulled pork. Friday is fish fries. Saturday, charbroiled chicken. Sunday is pork chops. So,
is your mouth watering to that?
All good stuff. That's what makes the fair so much fun. Or you can just walk around and see all the animals and all the 4-H projects that they have around.
I mean, there's so much to do and see. I mean, earlier we were down at the antique tractor exhibit down there. You've got the draft horses here. You've got the livestock barns, just over yonder, and then of course the food and the rides. And so there's a lot to do for everyone. And it's always neat to see kids who maybe don't necessarily see a lot of the farm animals. That's always a big draw for me. I love it.
Because you used to do that.
I used to do it, live on a farm, but I love to go through the livestock barns.
Lots to do out here, lots of fun, and we'll bring you much more. You're going to bring the weather too coming up in just a bit, but for now, we're going to throw it back to you in the studio, Blake.
Yeah, it looks like a ton of fun out there. Thanks, guys. A Rockford fire station is one step closer to relocating. Last night, City Council gave the green light to an important first step. Eyewitness News reporter Tyler Sorensen talked and learned more about the project today. Tyler, what station is impacted?
Yeah, Blake, it's Fire Station 10. Now, we're still years away from that moving day, but this is the first step of many as Rockford Fire works to better serve the community. Now, currently, the station sits on Rural Road in more of a residential area of Rockford, and the location that the station will be moving will be on East State Street next to Don Carter Lanes, a location only a mile away from the current station, but one that can still make a massive difference in response times.
It's huge, right? when we look at response time goals, I mean, seconds matter truly when we're trying to combat a fire or render aid to somebody that needs it. The science shows, right, that absolutely seconds matter. So being able to be out on a major thoroughfare where we can easily access more areas of the city greatly improves our response time goals.
Now, in talking with a firefighter from Station 10, they say they're excited for the move, but they're going to miss the history of the building and all those who worked there before them. Blake.
All right, thank you, Tyler. A new program is launching aimed at providing resources to law enforcement dealing with drug or mental health issues. A kickoff event for the Northwest Illinois Deflection Initiative was held at the Nordloff Center in Rockford this morning. The initiative gives officers the authority to refer people to deflection specialists that help connect people to the services that they need. Program administrators encourage officers to simply just give the program a chance.
Be open to it. It's an option that hasn't been available before, and as I've heard many officers say, we're not going to be able to arrest our way out of the drugs and the drug issues in our communities, so we've got to find a different way, and this is that different way.
Organizers also plan to launch a website for the initiative in the future. A U.S. representative from Illinois has confirmed that he will run for re-election in 2026. Republican Congressman Darren LaHood announced his campaign today. Since 2023, LaHood has served Illinois' 16th congressional district, which covers portions of several state-line counties. He is a senior member of the House Ways and Means Committee and is a former federal prosecutor. Paul Nally, the executive director of Project First Rate, announced in April that he will also run for Illinois' 16th district. He will seek the Democratic nomination, as will Joe Albright, an adjunct professor at Bradley and Indiana universities. John Kidover plans to run against LaHood for the Republican nomination. Loves Park police are warning Kia drivers to take extra precautions to protect their car. Authorities say there's been a recent rise in thefts of certain Kia models, particularly those made from 2011 to 2019. Those models have a traditional key ignition that can be started by tampering with the steering column. Loves Park police suggest using a steering wheel lock or installing an aftermarket alarm or kill switch. It's also a good idea to park in a garage or well-lit, busy areas when possible. Police say drivers should consider a GPS tracker to find your car if it is stolen. Coming up, a live interview with fair organizers in Belvidere. Our live coverage at the Boone County Fair continues right after the break.
And our temperature has made it into the low 80s this afternoon. Not necessarily humid just yet, but some of that heat and humidity is set to return, along with a chance for rain. So I'll time that out for you coming up in your most trusted forecast live here at the Boone County Fair, coming up a little later.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team, with Mimi Murphy, Wendell Edwards, Sports Director Scott Leber, and Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
And welcome back. We are live at the Boone County Fairgrounds for the kickoff of this year's Boone County Fair. Joining me is Tom Ratcliffe. He's the marketing director for the fair. How many years have you been out here?
How many years have I been out here?
Yeah.
Well, I was 3 years old when the family got involved in the fair in '57, so I didn't do too much the first couple of years. But,
Slacker.
But my family's been involved since then when the Grange took over the fair back in '57 at Spencer Park. And we moved out here in '64, of course, with the first fair here. And so now we've been out here, this is our 61st fair at the Route 76 location.
And this is such a fabulous fair location. If you've never been to the Boone County Fairgrounds, this place is special.
Oh yeah, we got very fortunate. This Taylor sisters came forward in '63, March of it. 5 of our members put their farms up for collateral so we could make the purchase of 80 acres. Now we have 180 acres. And it's just, we took our time laying it out. So, and we have paved streets, we have barns, we have buildings.
Real bathrooms.
Brand new bathrooms and stuff. So it's a great venue for the community to use from April 1st to November 1st for all kinds of activities, swap meets, auctions, markets and all kinds of things. So it's not just the fair, but the fair, of course, is the granddaddy of the events out here.
It is. So what's going on tomorrow?
Well, it's Kids Days. So all you kids out there, come on out. We have Kids in the morning starting at 10 a.m. at Gazebo Park behind Exhibit Hall number 3. We have sack races, egg toss, watermelon eating, balloon blowing, bubble gum blowing, and there's trophies, prizes, ribbons.
That sounds fun.
And it's all free. You just show up anytime between 10 and 11:30. You can join in any of the games, and you might win a trophy, whatever. It's sponsored by Midland States Bank, and they do a great job. They help the employees there, help with the judging and so forth of the contests and that kind of. But just old-fashioned fun. You know, we get a lot of kids. They come out. It's 8 and under. And 9 to 12 is the age groups.
Okay.
So come on out. My brother is the MC, Ernie, and he's been doing it for 28 years.
Lots of fun.
emceeing the kids' games. So
yeah. All kinds, and there are activities every day, of course. And you can go to the website and find out more, too.
Yeah, BooneCountyFair.com or our Facebook page, Boone County Fair.
Perfect. All right, Tom Ratcliffe, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Well, we will be back with much more from the Boone County Fair coming up right after this.
Now, your First Warn weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, good evening. Welcome back. I'm live here at the Boone County Fair. As you've heard, there's a lot to see and to do over the next several days. In fact, a lot of fun to be had, whether it be with the food, the rides, all the things that are going on, the shows that are going on. There is something for everyone out here. And the weather, for the most part, I think that is going to cooperate. But we do have a couple of days here where we could see some showers and a few thunderstorms and some warmer temperatures, too, as the numbers go up and the humidity goes up as well. So let's look right into that Boone County forecast. Let's do a little walk and talk, shall we, so we can kind of get a good view of what's going on here. Notice those temperatures throughout the next couple of days. They'll be warming. We'll climb back close to that 90-degree mark here as we get towards the end of the week, as the Boone County Fair will wrap up here on Sunday. Now, there are going to be some showers and thunderstorms that we are going to see. I think Thursday may be a day we kind of keep an eye out for, and then once we get into Saturday, and then definitely there for the latter half of the weekend and into early next week. We're going to take you a little further out to the west with our SkyTrack camera here, out overlooking the Rock River in downtown Rockford. Nice and quiet, but you still notice some of that haze and some warmth too, as temperatures are sitting in the lower 80s. Couple of upper 70s out in Poplar Grove. We're at 80 right now in Harvard, 80 in Woodstock, 81 here in Rockford, and 80 right now up in Monroe. Still dealing with the haze and the smoke from the Canadian wildfires. I'll tell you what, those are burning quite a bit here, and that's given us quite those hazy and smoky skies. That air quality, well, it's improved a little bit, still in the moderate category as far as the air quality, and there are air quality alerts to the north and then to the east of us. We may actually see some of that haze. I can see a little more blue sky out here than what I have been the last couple of days, but I think we could see some of that smoke and haze kind of filter back in throughout tonight and then during the day tomorrow before there are some improvements as we get into Wednesday and then into Thursday, but still a little bit of haze to be seen through the end of the week. High pressure slowly loses its grip here as we work through tonight, going into tomorrow as well. Tomorrow, skies will turn partly cloudy. We've got a southeasterly wind, which will bump the temperature back into the mid-80s for tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night, going into Thursday, moisture will increase. There is a storm complex that'll sit out to the west of us, and that could bring a couple of stronger thunderstorms west of the Mississippi River. Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, we'll have to watch that as that slowly begins to work in our direction, kind of leaves this leftover low pressure system there as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. So that's where that shower and thunderstorm chance comes in on Thursday. And you see just a slight chance there overnight Thursday and then getting into Friday. We'll hang on to an isolated thunderstorm chance for Friday. I think out of the next few days, Thursday may be our better chance to see some showers and thunderstorms. So for tonight, our temperature will drop down into the low 60s. Still kind of a hazy evening. Tonight, our skies will turn partly cloudy. Winds will turn light, so I think there might be some patchy fog that develops once again. We're at 86 for tomorrow afternoon. Next 7 days shows those numbers climbing back into the 90s, or at least upper 80s, low 90s. Humidity goes up too, so the heat index could be pushing the upper 90s there by the time we get into Friday, Saturday. A couple of cold fronts coming in as we get towards the latter half of the weekend, so that'll be our chance for some showers and thunderstorms there as we head into Sunday, Monday, and possibly Tuesday of next week.
Let's hope the rain just avoids around those fair hours. Thanks, Candace. Scott's in next with sports. The Cubs and Packers are both dealing with injury issues, and Scott has all the latest.
Now sports with sports director Scott Lever.
The Cubs thought they bolstered their starting pitching rotation when they made the trade deadline deal for Michael Soroka. Now it appears, well, it doesn't appear that they're going to get much from him over the next few weeks. He has been placed on the injured list. Soroka felt some tightness in his pitching shoulder last night when he made his Cubs debut. He only made it through the first 2 innings before he had to leave the game. Here's Craig Counsell's account of what went down.
He had some right shoulder discomfort. Just said he let a pitch go in the second inning and just didn't feel good. Finished the inning, but came in the dugout and said he shoulder was not feeling good. So just hope that that there's just some discomfort there, and a couple weeks can take care of it.
Into the dugout, Ben Brown has taken over.
With Soroka out of the rotation, Ben Brown probably pops back into the rotation. He pitched well in relief last night. Shota Imanaga goes tonight for the Cubs against the Reds. Now the Brewers are taking on the Braves again tonight. The White Sox will play the Mariners. The Sox have won 3 of their last 4. Cornerback Nate Hobbs will not see any preseason action for the Packers. He's being shut down for the rest of training camp. Hobbs had knee surgery over the weekend to clean up a meniscus tear. The Packers hope Hobbs will be ready to go for the season opener against the Lions. Now we're going to have all 3 of the Packers preseason games on Fox 39 since Fox 39 is part of the Packers TV network. The first one will be this Saturday night at 7 o'clock. And we'll also have one of the Bears preseason games on Fox 39. That'll be their second one against the Bills. That's a primetime game Sunday night, August 17th at 7 o'clock. That is a national Fox network game. That's sports. We'll be right back.
It is clear skies for us on the First Warn Interactive Radar. That brought to us by Rockford Glass and More. We've got a little haze still out there this evening. Temperatures will drop down into the low 60s for tonight. Heat and humidity, that is set to return here through the end of the week. Temperatures will be back close to 90. We've got a chance for some showers and thunderstorms, I think, on Thursday. It's a small one, but it's there, about 20-30%. And then that chance will increase a bit as we head towards the latter half of the weekend and then into early next week.
All right, thanks, Candace. Thank you for joining us. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you at 6.